What is up, Cahir Club, and welcome back to the CahirLIVE live stream. How goes it? I hope everybody has been having an absolutely wonderful week so far. It is Monday, which isn't generally a good thing, but it's the end of Monday, or most of the way through Monday for most people, which is a good thing, in my opinion. But yeah, hello Aimwise, hello Lynx, and hello Brugger as well. How goes it? You're doing some Lizalfos hunting for armor upgrades. Dude, I was doing that. Their tails are so rare in this game, and I do not know why. It took me ages to get any Lizalfos tails. You woke up at 4 AM. Why did you do that? What? What? You don't know. Honestly, probably the most acceptable response. Get an early night tonight. That's the CahirLIVE recommendation. I've not said that in a while. It used to be my thing. I used to go, CahirLIVE recommendation. But I haven't done that in ages. I should do that more. CahirLIVE recommendation. Recommend random shit. Anyway, today we're doing shiny hunting. Of course, Scarlet and Violet DLC is still pretty new. Still a burgeoning thing, and I want to get some more shinies in it, because I've not got that many shinies in a lot. Well, no, that's wrong, actually. I've gotten a lot of shinies, but they've all been Dunsparce. All of my shinies over the past, like, 4 months have been either Dunsparce or random guys I found during raid streams, which is a funny mix, if I do say so myself. So we're going to be doing some other hunts, maybe get some new stuff. You know? You're hunting fire Lizalfos, which is probably the hardest to hunt for, given for their limited spawning. You find them in Gerudo Canyon, actually. In the daytime, they kind of switch with the ice Lizalfos as fire during day, ice during night. It's a pretty cool mechanic, actually. Would recommend doing that if you're not already. But yeah, I'd say it's gaming time. Felix, hello, how goes it? I hope your week's been going well so far. I hope it's gotten off to a good start. I think we're going to start off with the Jangmo hunt. Like, hello, no, Helio is your final answer, I think, because I like the term Helio. That's a fun one. There are so many Nosepass down here, and I'm not really sure why. What's up with that? Now, don't retract the message. Okay, now saying Helio is my thing. Because you've forgotten it, I'm gonna say Helio in other people's chats from now on. And I'm gonna be like, yeah, I invented this. There's no proof anyone else did. You should have trademarked it. And then I would have had to pay you royalties. But now I don't have to give you a fucking cent, you idiot. So you're up Death Mountain. Again, the Gerudo Canyon area, you can get them there. I highly recommend. Oh, he's sitting down, okay. Screen recorded the chat on my layout, unfortunately, so pay up. Shit. Ah, man. Oh well. It was worth a try. Who doesn't love to engage in a bit of fraud on a Monday evening? I mean, not me. Wait, no, I can say this. CahirLIVE recommendation. Do fraud on a Monday. Wait, no, that's not a good recommendation, actually. I'm just not shiny hunting, but collecting random shit around, which isn't really what I should be doing. I should be shiny hunting. You know, that's what this stream is. There's an item. Okay, good. It stopped raining for a second there. What are you doing? Ah! Distracting me, clearly. Distraction, that's what it was doing. It was keeping me occupied. Blue Boy is not that fast. Especially when we're, like, getting to the point... Okay, let's save. You're not getting me, Bombardier. Let's save, and let's make a Sammy. What do I need for Dragon Sammys? I forget. Oh! Come on! SV Shiny Sandwich Guide, hell yeah. You good there, Rayquaza? Alright. What we got for Dragon? Dragon, these avocados! Alright. We got a good squad today. Okay, yeah, we've also got avocados, which is nice. It'd be kind of bad if we didn't, and then we need 2 salty, which isn't that great, because we don't have that many salty. What if I did different sandwich, is my question. What if I did something else? Because, I don't really want to use that many salty ones. Okay, if I put 3 avocados, which is a lot of avocados, a cucumber and a pickle, which I should have, yes. Then I should be able to just go spicy and sweet, which sounds horrible. I want to be clear, that sounds like a horrible sandwich. God fucking damn, look how much avocado we're putting on this thing. That's a lot of avocado. I don't know about you guys, but that's a lot of avocado. We might as well be just spreading guacamole on this. We should spread guacamole on this. Alright. I should have tried to stack it. Alright. This is what millennials eat on an hourly basis. It actually kind of is, to be fair. Like, if I eat this, I become a millennial. That's just how it is. Don't eat avocado toast at 3 AM. Toast. Alright, what we got? Scrunches. Okay, we're looking for Dragon Shining and Dragon Encounter. Sparkling Title Encounter, we did it. I'm so intelligent. Oh, and it's daytime now, I'm so smart. I was like, I'm not gonna... Sorry, I'm looking. I was like, I'm not gonna hunt a specific hunt I want to do today first. Because I bet... Ooh, I need to wait for it to, like, not be nighttime. I'm gonna be honest. I thought this random person over here was a shiny Jangmo for a second. I was like, oh, that guy kind of looks like a shiny, and no, he doesn't. He's not a shiny. That's wrong. Gonna be honest. Gonna be real. There are a lot of these guys here. That's a lot. That's a lot. We are swimming in Jangmo. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't expect that to be quite this many. They're kind of small, to be fair. Look at them. He's this little guy. You're a little guy. Oh, shock! You'll take my advice. It's good advice. I'd recommend my advice. There are a lot there, trust me. Like, you gotta go during the daytime, but there are, like, a lot. You're not a dragon type. I'm sorry. Alright. Jangmo's texturing looks so good in this game. That's why I want a shiny, honestly. Partially because I've always wanted a shiny. I know, again, I'm on the Komodo defense squad. I feel bad for Komodo. Because this poor fucker got added a generation after fairy type. And was made dragon fighting. Komodo was doomed out the gate. Like, it's fine when you're, like, a Garchomp or some shit. Because, like, ice types are arse. Like, ice types aren't really that good types. Which means your biggest threat's gonna be, like, Hidden Power Ice or Ice Beam and shit. But, like, generally you're gonna be, like, outspeeding in time. Komodo came in after Fairy was a thing. When everyone was using Fairy types, because, you know, they're pretty good. So poor Kamoro just kind of never stood a chance at all. Like, I don't think they're gonna add a new type, nor do I really care if they add a new type. But they should add sound type just to make Kamoro dragon sound. Or sound and fighting, I guess. No, dragon and sound. The music hasn't stopped already, has it? No, it's not. Yeah, so they can make Kamoro part sound type, specifically so it can become relevant. Rob, hello, how goes it? I hope your week's been going well so far. I hope it's gotten off to a good start. We are doing Jangmo hunting today. Before we continue on with other hunts, maybe I shouldn't say continue on with other hunts. Because, who knows, maybe we're about to spend, 3 hours hunting Jangmo. Which I think would kill me even more than Sentret, because we're eating Sammys for this one. But, you did a double kill, you used one of the ones. The ones are good for, like, getting a lot of elemental enemies. Alright. But yeah, Jangmo is cool. I like Jangmo. And Kamo is like a really cool design. It's a shame that Cynthia didn't use hers in her fight with Ash. You're not bad. Finally back to normal after more than a week of being sick and work going well. So pretty good. Hell yeah, glad to hear it. Yeah, things are pretty solid on my end. Little bit discombobulated because I took a nap this afternoon, and as per usual, I'm not more refreshed. Naps are like a weird thing. It's always like, oh, I'm gonna feel more refreshed if I take a nap because I'm so tired, and then I wake up after the nap, and it's like, what day is it? Like I forgot to post my short, and I'm blaming the nap. Like, I posted it in the end, but I posted it like half an hour late. So, would highly recommend watching that if you missed it. It's a new series technically. Technically. In the I'm rebranding creepy Pokédex entries to weird Pokédex entries, so I can do more. So I can do more Pokédex entries, because there are a lot of just peculiar ones, you know, like the Buzzwoles. I like Buzzwoles a lot. And the one that I'm gonna release on Friday made me laugh a lot, and it wouldn't fit as a creepy Pokédex entry because it's not creepy. So I just thought I'd like make it weird Pokédex entries instead. Alright, let's say when you started Modern Normal, you thought you were going to struggle, then you remember some amazing normal types. Normal types are actually a go-to type. I feel like normal types are slapped upon. Larry's like one of the best normal type gym leaders, just because he kind of helps show a little bit more about the diversity of normal types, having Staraptor as his ace. But I'd like to see a gym leader in the future that properly shows off, like, how versatile and flexible normal types truly are. Because, like, you could have a team of normal types and each of them have, like, a different secondary type. Like Drampa. Way! There we go! That was a nice and quick one, I'm gonna be honest. I'm pretty satisfied with that. Do I still have my love ball? Don't avoid the attack. Do you think this guy has, like, takedown or some shit? I'd rather this guy not have takedown. No, let's keep the shiny sandwich up, because I'm going to need that Pokemon. Jangmo. Pokemon database. Okay, it's level 64. Which means it's got Outrage, Dragon Dance, Noble Roar, and Dragon Claw. Probably do not attack it. No, it shouldn't have a... It shouldn't hit itself. It shouldn't have any... 0 on the timer. I forgot to start the timer. I completely forgot to start... I'll start it after this. Outrage. Oh, that's a fair point. I just want to catch it in a love ball, though. And that's probably not going to catch at full. I don't think a full swipe will take it down to 1 hit point. Wow. Fuck me. I was wrong, actually. Who would have guessed? I underestimated King Gambit. Maybe overestimated Jangmo-o. Hopefully this doesn't come to bite me in the arse then, eh? Wow, maybe it will. You're +4. Alright, I was, wasn't I? Look, I never claimed to be the smartest. Oh no, I'm only +3, actually. Actually, I'm only +3. You were wrong on that one. Yo, crit catch on the heal ball. I'll take it. Right, now I'll start the timer. Alright, Jangmo-o names. What should we name Jangmo-o? They communicate with their allies using the sounds their scales make when struck. A group of these Pokemon causes quite a racket. Yeah, what should we name Jangmo-o? We'll evolve it after the Sammy's over, I think. Because I want to see if I can get any other lads. I guess the question is, do I continue hunting for Jangmo-o? Crazy Diamond, is that going to fit? Crazy Diamond. No. If we, like, delete the space, it is. Alright. Aragon. Oh, I used to love those books. I've not read them in ages, but, like, I was, Crazy Diamond. If we get another one, we're gonna have to name it Crazy Diamond. Honestly, okay, how much time is left on the thing? 20 minutes! Alright, oh, I'm torn. I'm really torn now. Because we have a couple of options. Go for more Jangmo-o, or we try to go for a second Dripplin. Because it's, like, sunny at the moment, you know? It's not nighttime right now. Which means that we could feasibly try to go for a second Dripplin. I was going to evolve into Applin, actually. I don't know, I am becoming a fan of just having collections of shinies, though, is the thing. Because, like, I'll show after. Also, you're determined to take Mega Pidgeot to the Elite Four. You don't care if it's crap. It's crap? I didn't even know that, honestly. I thought Mega Pidgeot was decent. You should do that, though. Alright. I mean, what's it that Karen says? I can't actually remember, but it's basically use what you want, innit? The tails are being paid. When are they not? Alright. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for, like, another couple of minutes for Jangmo-o. I doubt I'll get another one, just because, obviously, like... I doubt I'll get another one. But, what's it called? I do kind of want another Dripplin. I don't know why. I don't know if, like, someone... You know what, I'm not going to say that, just in case it is a leak. I don't want to accidentally spoil people if I've just subconsciously, internalized a leak and not realized it. Because that wouldn't be great. Grayson, hello, how goes it? I hope your week's gotten off to a good start. We are shiny hunting in the DLC today, looking for Jangmo-o. Well, it is on the thumbnail, I guess. Now I think about it. Maybe we should continue the Jangmo-o hunts, just to appease the thumbnail gods. No, I think we will switch to Dripplin in a moment. Alright. But yeah, there are a lot of cool dragon types nowadays. If I have one, you can have all of them, exactly. Precisely that. But yeah, I get, like, why dragons were, like, this kind of mythical, rare thing early on. Like, it makes sense why they were that, because, you know, dragons. But if there has to be, like, an oversaturation of dragons, which I'd still say there isn't, I'd rather it be, like, we get just wild off-the-wall shit like, an apple. You know? Just an apple that is a dragon, actually. Or a palm tree. Weird stuff. Some nice weirdo dragons. I'm a big fan of those. Do love me a good unorthodox dragon. Well, 16. Okay, yeah. I'm torn. I'm genuinely torn. Part of me does quite like Jangmo-o, and I want more of them. Kakariko, you took a bit of a time on that one, Shazam. Is the internet connection bad? Maybe it's only on 3G at the moment. Oh, the beast has awoken. Hello, Missy. Nope, she is not coming to me. She is going to take a drink. Cannot slate that. Stay hydrated, folks. Hydration is important. Although I guess we could always just come back. You know what, yeah. I'm gonna do this whole hunt as Jangmo-o hunt. We'll do another hunt next. I don't think... I think if I try to do another sandwich after this, night will fall. So what I think I'll do... I thought that Orthworm was a shiny then? As in a shiny Jangmo-o. There's an outbreak hunt nearby that I want to do. I know, like, I suffered in the last outbreak hunt I did, but this isn't going to be, like, a focus of the stream thing. This is more so, like, fill in the time when, the time of day isn't doing what I want. This is just more of, like, a... It's going to just be more of, like, a filler hunt that I do while I'm waiting for nightfall to do one specific hunt that I kind of want to do. I'm not sure if it'll end up in my favor. It'd be nice if it did, but I don't think it will. But I want to try it all the same. Alright. I wonder if I should stay in the same place more, because I've just kind of been wandering around. Like, do you get more spawns just standing still, or do you get more spawns actually roaming? Horse, there we go. That one was a lot quicker. Nope, she has left. That being the cat, she wandered off. She left me. Alright. It's a shame we're not getting any DLC for Tears. I would really like more stuff in Tears. Because there's, like... It would have been nice for some of the lore to be elaborated on. Like, at least Ganondorf. You know? Like, Tears Ganondorf. Because he felt like a pretty underdeveloped character. Master Mode, yeah, it's a shame we're not getting a Master Mode either. I don't know, I wonder if it's going to get the Legends Arceus treatment by the fanbase. Because when Legends Arceus didn't get any DLC, loads of Pokemon fans started acting like it had been abandoned. Like the Pokemon Company had abandoned Legends Arceus instead of made a full, complete game and not had any plans for DLC. It's interesting how after one generation of a game having downloadable content, it all of a sudden became an expectation for it to get it, even though there was no real reason for that expectation to arise. Like, just because it's the norm in the industry, I guess. Everyone kind of expected Legends to have DLC. Same with Tears to an extent, to be honest. But I feel like people had more, like, concrete ideas for a Tears DLC. Which is kind of why it's sadder to me that Tears didn't get it. I don't think it was abandoned, because it's clear they made a full-ass game, you know? Like, they set out to do something, and they made that whole something. And that's pretty damn cool. But again, it would have been nice to have more, like, elaboration on Ganondorf, or maybe the dragons. Because, some events in Tears kind of implies... Tarry, wrong. Incorrect. Is this not shuffled? Is my playlist not on shuffle at the moment? I'm now realizing. No, it's on shuffle. Yeah, okay, so the playlist goes riding Kakariko Gerudo. But we got Kakariko riding Gerudo. Don't know what that means. I mean, I guess that's like the thing, isn't it? Like, it feels like it isn't random because of that, but that's technically what randomness is. Because, like, Spotify actively had to, like, make a special randomization algorithm for shuffling playlists, because people felt like it wasn't being shuffled well enough. So they actively had to, like, make an algorithm to make it feel like the shuffling was good, was accurate. It was an accurate shuffle, which I find like an interesting piece of psychology, you know? That people kind of felt, oh, this isn't being shuffled properly. Because, like, randomness was showing a pattern. That probably wasn't even there. I don't know, kind of reminds me of when Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee released. Because shiny hunting was a lot more accessible in those games. Well, it wasn't really any more accessible than any other game in the franchise. But Let's Go were the first games on the Switch, so they had a lot of eyes on them. And a lot of people started shiny hunting in them. And a load of people started complaining that they didn't think the odds were accurate. And there were so many, like, batshit theories on why people were getting shinies less. But some people were just getting unlucky. Some people were just underestimating the amount of time a hunt would take and stuff. Like, the RNG was working fine, and it was probably reported on accurately. But because people was seeing people get shinies in, like, 10 minutes... everyone kind of began to expect to get shinies in 10 minutes, and when they weren't doing that, assumed the system was broken, rather than them being impatient. Like, I remember I spent like a week or so hunting a Jinx. You have more blue Boko horns than the standard ones? I mean, that's just kind of how the game works, isn't it? Because there'll be more blue Bokos. MJ, hello, how goes it? I hope your week's been going well. It's just kind of Pokemon Go, but with real Pokemon battles. I mean, yeah, that's more or less it, isn't it? I think they made it to kind of be a bridge back into Pokemon for people who only played Go or played Pokemon in their childhood, got into Go, and then picked up a Switch. Because the Switch was fundamentally one of the most popular Nintendo consoles in ages. And loads of adults were picking it up, you know? Like, for once Nintendo wasn't just being perceived by the public as a brand for children. It was being perceived as, like, a proper frontline brand. Like, gaming brand. The Switch was, for everyone, kind of helped by Nintendo's marketing. Which means the Pokemon Company knew that a game they put out on the Switch would have a chance to, like, bring people back in who hadn't played the franchise since they were, like, 10. So I'm guessing that's why Let's Go was made. Because although they probably... Second Jangmo! You love to see it. Wait, is that another one? Oh my god, no, don't run away! Don't run away! No! Come back here! Buddy! Stop doing that! Oh god, where's the quick balls? That's a timer ball, you fucking moron! Oh my god. Crit catch with the timer ball on turn 1? Bro, what? Okay, we're not nicknaming you. You get to be nameless. Goodbye. Stop it. Stop it. I don't care about you anymore. I care about you. Oh, I was really trying to get the back shot. Timer ball turn 1 new meta, exactly. You know what? It's gonna work again. Watch. See? The love ball didn't work, but the timer balls did. The timer... Love ball on 1 HP? No. Timer ball? Yeah. Timer ball on turn 1? Definitely. That sounds good. Alright, what should we name the Jangmo-os we got? You know what? Let's name one Aragon. Because James was suggesting Aragon. What should we name our final Jangmo-o? Where are they going at the moment is a pretty important question, actually. I'll name it after the timer's up, because I don't want to, like, waste time on it. I could be getting a 4th. Maybe even a 5th. It's always so hype when 2 shinies are on screen at once. I'm glad that there's some, like, hype that you can squeeze out of shinies in this game, because it's less exciting in Scarlet and Violet. I hate to say it. As much as I love yoinking me some shinies, I'm a lot more excited about the finishing of some other hunts we have going on at the moment. Like, what was it called? Like the triple segment to Dunsparce, which I think when I start again, I'm going to move here. Because the Dunsparce is actually... Dunsparce appears here. And you can get the Dunsparce here. Which is an interesting concept, because the Dunsparce hasn't appeared in, like, on the Japanese mega continent in Pokemon before. Stops time and is, yellow and purple. That is totally Theostand. Theostand isn't purple? It's like yellow and green. But we could also call it the world. I'm not opposed to that. Or, what was his stand called in Steel Ball Run? We could call it that instead. I can't remember its name in Steel Ball Run. I'm looking forward to that getting animated. It's funny because some people have been pointing to an interview where they implied it might not be animated. Like, an interview like back when they were doing Phantom Blood, to be clear. But they were basically like, yeah, the horses are going to be hard. We might not do it. Maybe that was fake as well. But I feel like they're going to have to do Steel Ball Run because it's one of the most popular parts, you know? I feel like if they skipped Steel Ball Run, like, everyone would be mad at them. Although I guess the question becomes then, are they going to continue with JoJo at all? I wouldn't be surprised if the gap between Stone Ocean and Steel Ball Run ends up being one of the biggest, though, just because of the horses. there's a purple ore in some panels. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, what is Dio's stand in Steel Ball Run called? Oh, sorry, I guess Diego. Diego's stand. He ain't just Dio in that one, he's Diego. Like, from Dora the Explorer. Alright. I don't know, I've always been a fan of Part 6, but Steel Ball Run, I don't know, I've always felt it was decent, but I never really got that into it, so I hope that an anime adaptation sells me on it more. Same with JoJolion. I don't know, I'm interested to see. I feel like JoJolion's final arc kind of dragged. Scary Monsters, that's it. We're calling the Jangmo Scary Monsters. I mean, Kamao kind of is like... What's a dragon, not a dinosaur? Alright. But it's kind of a dinosaur when you think about it. I just realized we have like one for each phase. One for each form. Evolution is the word I'm looking for, actually, I'm now realizing. We have one Jangmo for each evolution. For each... yeah. I'm not sure if I will do that with them all. I've not become known for doing that with them all, that's for certain. But I might. I don't know why I said become known like that. What's it called? Alright. How am I? Yeah, I'm pretty solid, thanks. Again, still kind of drowsy after the nap. But, all in all, had a swell day. Alright. I don't know, yeah, it's weird. Like, I feel like naps should be better. Maybe it's just because I'm not good at, like, limiting my sleep. Maybe the best nap is one that you have more control out of, like, more control over. But I'm good at just kind of letting the nap run away. Maybe the best nap is that 20-minute power nap, rather than accidentally taking a 2-hour nap. Which is more like actually sleeping at that point. Now that I think about it, that's like a bad night's sleep. Oh. Nose pass, I guess that probably means that our thing is over. Yep, it looks like it. It looks like it. I love that they've kept the nose pass only faces north thing from Legends Arceus. Oh, he kind of moves a little bit towards you. I love that. Yeah, nose pass is really cool. Alright. Yeah, where are these guys going? Oh, they're going into the, like, matching box. So that's good. Okay, yeah, this is the other Jangmo. Let's, no, that's not what you rename. You change it here. Okay. I tried to give it no name at all, apparently. I feel like Scary Monsters is going to fit less than Crazy Diamond. Let's just call it the world. The world is going to be a simpler, more fitting, not fitting, term that'll actually fit, that's what I'm trying to say. Oh, I know what we need to do, actually. I know what we need to do with this. Let's get the Dunsparce box. You hear how Pokemon goes. You didn't finish typing, understandable. Oh yeah, I transferred in some Pokemon from Sun and Moon. Like an Abomasnow I got in the Ultra Wormholes. I think what I'm gonna do is evolve this Snova that I have. This one's from BDSP, and this is the one that I never actually named, and I can't remember what I said I was gonna name it, which isn't that great. But yeah, I think I'm gonna evolve these two as well. And like have... This has become like my... I have a lot of this shiny box, you know? So, like, I have a lot of shiny Abomasnow, I have a lot of shiny Quagsire, I have a lot of shiny Clodsire, have a decent chunk of shiny Iron Valiant, and shiny Mew. And I also have the two, what's it called? Both forms of Indeedee, which I'm a big fan of. Which form of Indeedee do you guys like more? I like this one more. I'm a big fan of this one. Anyway, let's get these guys evolved. But like one by one. It's an army of them, it's an abomination. Wait, who's the abomination? Where is my other Clodsire? Okay, it's here. Splat doesn't belong here. Splat belongs with its buddies. I'm trying to stay organized, you know? Which isn't great. Because, what's it called? I also transferred across an Altaria from Outbreaks and a Finneon I have. I don't know if Felix is still here to witness my shiny Finneon. Shiny Finneon just looks like Finneon viewed through like an old-timey filter, which is kind of funny. Like, why did they do that? Exactly, I don't know. But they did do that. These two don't really belong in here. This is like my Scarlet and Violet shiny box. So I need to figure out somewhere else I can actually put them. I'll just put them in here for now. Yeah. Again, I'm like trying to keep my shinies organized so I know like who's where. You died to a Keese. Good job. Possibly a box full of the monster called a bomber. That pun. Oh. Abomination. I get it now. You see, now I'm on the same page. That's a good joke. I'm just the wrong audience for it. I hope everybody else got that joke more than I did. I guess the question is who do I want to... I feel like the world's gotta become the Kamoa, right? So we'll evolve the world into a Kamoa. I'm probably going to make them all Kamoa in the end. I just want to get a fun picture, you know? Maybe I'll keep one as a Hakamoa, actually. Because a Hakamoa looks really cool. Like, look at this. This is a cool design. But then again, Kamoa looks sick. Like, I get that, like, yellow and pink isn't, like, a well-liked color combination, but I think it goes really well on Kamoa, especially given, like, what's it called? The reflections in this game. Like, the textures look great. I feel like those are reflecting, like, a stock background rather than the actual ground. Clanging scales, of course, I forgot you tried to learn that. No need for Dragon Claw, right? Alright. And let's... I think this one's Crazy Diamond. Yeah, it is. We'll keep Aragon as the Jangmo for now. But again, I'll probably evolve them all into Kamoa in the end, just because I like Kamoa more, and I think it's fun to have, like, groups. Although maybe I'll keep this one as... I am indecisive. Alright, just real quick, I'm gonna dunk these guys into here so I can have a picnic. I can't set up a picnic while riding a Pokemon, of course. How silly of me. How could I forget? I remember when Miraidon appearing in, like, the camp made everybody start questioning, oh, whoa, you run on all legs? On all fours? That's cool. Oh. Everybody over here, I want a picture. Wow, this is a bad picture. Where am I looking? Please don't approach me before I can get a pic. Oh, they're all sleeping together! Oh, look at that. That's cute. I like that. Sleepy bunch. It's a shame that you can't, like, get rid of the lens on the camera anymore. But I feel like the only reason that the lens was, like, was a removable thing on the camera is because you couldn't take a picture properly. Okay, I'm gonna remove the timer now. Because we can now show we've got 3 shinies today. Which is a good number of shinies, if I do say so myself. You dare approach him? Oh, well, come as close as you can then. Yeah, I'm gonna take a snooze with them, honestly. You know, these guys are comfy pilled snooze cells. They are cozy maxing right now on the stones. But they are doing that. I think I'm gonna take the this squad with me for the rest of the stream, just because like this is the hunt that I did today. Yeah, makes sense to have these 3 in the back of my team for now. All right, we gotta be quick because it's just gotten to nighttime, which is good news because it means I can do the other hunt I wanted to immediately. Like, I was thinking I wouldn't be able to do it straight away, but it looks like I will be able to, which I think is pretty swell. Oh, Munchlax. So yeah, let's head over to the Timeless Woods. I'm going to figure out what Sammy I need to make. Oh, actually, that's a point. I might not have the ingredients. Red onion. Do I have red onion? That's the wrong box, Cahir. I feel like I don't, because I don't really have that, like, wider breadth of ingredients. I have regular onion, but not red onion. That's a bit arse. Okay, we're gonna have to be quick, because we don't want it to become daytime while I'm faffing. Well, it won't become daytime while I'm faffing, but we don't want it to become daytime during the hunt, is what I mean, you know? Because ghosts don't appear during the daytime. They don't. And that's devastating. Because we need to hunt ghosts today. We're doing a ghost hunt next. Now I think about it, that isn't great, because that means we can't use False Swipe on our opponents. But we'll wing it, it's fine. Alright, hello. You do rice and you do noodles, but you do not do onions. What the hell? There we go. Let's get like 30 of these. You know, just play it safe. How many cucumbers? Okay, I have a lot of cucumbers actually. I was worried about how many cucumbers I might have. They need to add False Swipe for ghosts. I feel like there are more. Nature's Madness and the other one. The new one they've added for the Ruinous Pokemon. Those are kind of similar. They're not like the same, but they're similar. Maybe I should take Wo-Chien on this hunt, actually. Just in case it proves annoying to catch. I'm gonna take the Wo-Chien. Shame I can't take my Tapu Koko into the game yet. Oh no, my Wo-Chien is over here. Ruination, but then you got the Ochi Super Fang. Indeed, but what's it called? That also doesn't work on ghosts. Why does Thoughts have the assault vest? What was I cooking? I guess a fully attacking set. Oh well. Is this the right way? I need to be heading this way. Okay, cool. I'm heading the right way. Yeah, we need to be quick, because we don't want it to, Raticate out metering fairy legendaries of Gen 7. Until it gets hit with the dazzling gleam, of course. Or, like, any fighting move, to be fair. I find it funny that they made, like, 2 generations in a row, they made the normal type into a... They made a normal type variant that was dark and fighting... Not dark and fighting, dark and normal. Like, Zigzagoon and Rattata both got that treatment, and I find that amusing. I'm pretty sure Litwick appears here. I guess I just kind of spoiled part of the hunt, but oh well. Alright, let's save. We don't want to accidentally waste herbs. Especially if it ticks over to daytime during this hunt. Alright, so... yeah, we're going to need to be quick on this. Okay, creative mode. Cucumber, pickle, and 3 red onions. And any but sweet and sour. Sour and sour. So I'm going to use sweet and spicy once more. Scrumptious! Although, to be fair, sweet and spicy isn't like the worst combination in the world, is it? I'm gonna make this sweet and spicy sandwich with right onions. You know? Because, like, I don't know if you guys are like me, but I like a sandwich that's, like, got, like, a nice spread of fillings. I like each mouthful to be, like, a nice, satisfying blend of all that's on the sandwich. This isn't that. This isn't that at all. I'm now realizing with how lucky we got during the Kumo-O hunt, we could be in for a very, like, sour hunt here. But, let's just pray, I guess. Alright. Yeah, I hope they distribute the Ruinous Legendaries soon. How did they give away the Tapus again? Was it through events, through fighting events later on in the game? I think it might have been. I think that might have been the system that they used. Alright. Oh shit, Mimikyu is here as well, isn't it? Okay, we're gonna have to keep an eye out for that one. I feel like Litwick and not Yamask, Phantomp are gonna be decently easy to spot. Because Litwick's an entirely different flame color, isn't it? But Mimikyu might not be. Mimikyu might be kinda hard. I wonder which would come out on top out of Mimikyu or Kingambit. In the sense that, like, if you do too many... Oh, Lampen also appears here. Yeah, look, there's a bunch of Mimikyu. A shiny Mimikyu would be interesting, to be fair. I entirely forgot Mimikyu was here. I was just thinking about Phantomp and Litwick. Because Phantomp and Litwick have nice shinies. I'd like a shiny of both of those. Hence me hunting here, and hence me waiting to hunt here so intensely. It's probably going to be hard to spot in the dark, right? All grey, yeah, no, that's my worry. To be fair, it stands out a decent amount. What are you? You're an Electros. The hell? I don't know, I can kind of tell that's yellow. So I feel like a grey one would be easier to spot, right? Yeah. Oh, but you see, now I've gotten worried about it. Yeah, how much damage am I taking from that? Okay, you could stop now. That's enough slices. Okay, yeah, Kangama's not actually taking any damage from those guys. I don't know if they've just not got the moveset to deal with it or what, but... Litwick does have a red flame in its shiny form, right? That is its bit, isn't it? Because if I'm mistaken on this, then I might be in for like a world of pain. Well, not a world of pain. I guess I wouldn't know if I'm in a world of pain or not until it's too late. Or not until it's too... I wouldn't know. Yeah, that's... Got the red cheeks. It has blue fire. The shiny... Teal. Blue-green, okay. That should be spottable. And Mimikyu, I checked for the red cheeks, because Shiny Mimikyu doesn't have those. I just thought it was like Chandelure where it was red, that's weird. Right. I think it'd be funny if I stopped getting shinies now I've got the counter up. And by funny, I mean, I'll cry real human tears. Which is a rarity for me. Normally, I don't cry human tears. Right. Good morning. Your cheeks are red. Despicable. I keep seeing, like... I don't know, the game is very light, which is nice, but I keep worrying that that means that, Oh, I think it's raining at the moment. I keep worrying that it's going to be daytime, but no, it's not. I don't think. No, it's not been enough time for it to be daytime already. Right? Because I ended the Komoro hunt during the day. And it was only during the picnic part where the sun set. So I should be fine. I think I'm just worrying over nothing. Why are all the Phantom and Mimikyu friends? What's up with that? Oh, hello. Yeah, you're not shiny. What do you mean I can't get away? Don't pain split me, you arse. Leave me alone. Thank you. I like the way that Trevenant's just watching. He's just on the sidelines, you know? Oh look, it's a Snorlax. I wonder if that Snorlax is shiny huntable. Alright. Yeah, I think that the forest is just light. I'm gonna be worrying that it's like daytime this whole stream watch. Not this whole stream, this whole hunt. Oh yeah, you finally got your physical copy of Bat and Kaitos yesterday after 3 tries. Why? What happened? Wahaba. I still find it funny that just some extinct species of Basculin is here specifically. Like, this guy's like the coelacanth of freshwater fish. Well, like, many Pokemon professors were like, oh, I guess it's extinct now. And then they just found some random pond in Kitakami, and they're like, wait a minute. Like, we've only seen Hisui and Growlithe, like, under ownership of trainers. So I wonder if that's, like, a deliberate event. Where, like, Hisui and Growlithe is only alive through, like, conservationship of, I feel like, Right. I can't remember what I feel like. I've had a brain fart. Formal apology. What was it called? I'll stand here and look around for a bit. So first one was cheap on Amazon. Came from Germany and got lost apparently. Second try on Amazon, it was coming sometime next month, so cancelled. Order it through Game in the end. Ah, fair. Well, it's good you got it in the end. That is not fun at all. Annoying how awkward that sounds. I wonder how they lost it. Alright. Anyway. Not really 10 minutes in. Yeah, there's only a physical copy distributed in Europe. Ah, fair. So it's a limited... Well, not limited, but it's like a rare. That makes sense. It's a shame how physical copies are becoming more rare like that, though. Like, I don't know. Personally, I like physical copies. I've got a physical copy of Scarlet. Not Scarlet, Violet. How am I still getting those muddled up? Yeah, I have a physical copy of Violet. I think the only game that I don't have a physical copy of is Fire Emblem Three Houses. But I don't know, I dislike this kind of massive shift in the industry towards, like, digital only. Because digital only, like, is a lot more easily lost. Like, think about how rare phones with Flappy Bird on them are considered. Imagine that, but it's like most games. We haven't gotten that either. It was cheaper digitally in a sale. Ah, that's fair. I wanted to get the limited edition thing from Game, but it wasn't there. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna get it digitally, and then I can play it, like, the moment it releases. So I think I watched A Silent Voice while procrastinating till release. Which is a good film, by the way. That was a damn good movie. I've been thinking of, like, rewatching it at some point recently. So we'll have to get around to that. But, and then I pulled my first all-nighter playing it. Yeah, Clet's got scalped with 3 houses. Yeah, that's annoying. I think collectors, when they... Not collectors, scalpers. When they, like, try to, like, scalp collector's editions, should only get sent 1 copy, but it's, like, covered in anthrax. It's absolutely coated in anthrax. And, like, the name of the game on the box is actively edited to say Anthrax in the name. So if they're, like, smart about it, they'll realize. Why are you in a bush? You're not in a bush anymore. I mean, you might be in a bush, but, like, I don't know what it's like in hell. Can ghosts... Maybe they don't pass on to the afterlife. Although I guess Mimikyu isn't that kind of ghost. Is it? I don't actually know. Mimikyu's just like a vague monsterish thing, isn't it? Like, if you peek under its cloak, you kind of die of a mysterious illness. The Pokédex says, but I don't think it's a ghost itself. I think it's just kind of fucked up. So I think Nintendo store limits via Nintendo ID now, which is a good step forward. Oh yeah, that's good. The issue is like game and stuff isn't as easy with it, and like nor was Amazon. Those I don't think have limits on, and I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if Amazon just doesn't care. To be fair, I wouldn't blame Game for not caring either. Not because it's a good thing they wouldn't care, but just because, like... It's not doing too hot at the moment, from what I understand. I mean, it got bought by Sports Direct, so it can't be doing that well. I always find that funny, that Sports Direct bought game. Like, fucking Sports Direct? Like, that's just oil and water. Like, obviously gaming being more mainstream these days, and a lot of, like, the more hardcore gamers who kind of fit into the specific archetype probably aren't gonna, like, go out and buy their games these days. They're probably just gonna order them off Amazon or get them digitally. But, like, it just seems bread and water with, like, the stereotypes there. Did I say bread and water? I meant oil and water. But then again, I did used to just go into Sports Direct to get my shoes anyway, so... Zach, hello, how goes it? I hope your week's gotten off to a good start. We are doing some shiny hunting in the DLC today, currently looking for Phantump, Mimikyu, and Litwick. Any of which decides to pop up. Hopefully multiple, mayhaps. Would not be opposed to a couple of multiple. Lychee Berry. Its attack stat will be boosted in a pinch. It always, like, catches me off guard when I get new items at this point in the game. Like, I don't know how I've not got one of those yet, but sure, why not? I'll take it. Alright. Ghost Forests are always a nice vibe, though. I hope we get more, like, proper ghost areas in whatever the next game is. Because we've kind of been lacking in, like, spooky areas lately, I think. Are you... No, your cheeks are red. Like, the last proper ghost area we got was, what, the Thrifty Megamart? Unless I'm missing something from Sword and Shield. Like, Balloonly was kind of that, but that was more of like a fair... Not Balloonly itself, but the forest was kind of that. That's a thought. Why didn't we get, like, an abandoned castle full of ghosts and so? We kind of did, actually. But there was, like, one in the wild area. You couldn't even enter it. You just walked around the edge. And that was, like, the closest thing to a ghost-type area those games had. Yeah, the Ruined Tower. But you don't enter that, you know? I'd like a proper ghost area to explore again. Like, especially since Scarlet and Violet is, like, almost entirely lacking anything like that, with just, like, ruin assets they copy and paste across the map. Like, I get Scarlet and Violet were gunning for, like, the kind of outdoors stuff. Like, that was kind of the vibe they wanted anyway, was, like, the outdoors exploration. But we didn't really get any cool interior areas in Scarlet and Violet. Like, at all. So I hope we get more of those in whatever the next game is. As in, like, the next generation. So I assume if we get another game this generation... Well, it won't be including that many new areas. I wonder what we are going to get. Like, what else we're going to get this gen, though. I think it'd be funny if Scarlet and Violet is like a kind of Sun and Moon type beat, where we don't actually get another game this generation. Oh wait, no, we did get another game in Gen 7. I'm a fool. We got Let's Go. I guess X and Y... No, Black and White's probably the closest, but were people expecting remakes that heavily in Gen 5? Because I know the fanbase was, like, very keen on the Gen 3 remakes, but were people certain we'd get Gen 3 remakes in Gen 5? I guess you'd be more inclined to know that, something like that, Rob. I wasn't really in the community in Gen 5. The most I was community-wise in Gen 5 was I read a magazine called Pokemon World. And that's where I got my latest Pokemon information from. And then it rebranded to Pocket World and just kind of did, like, a variety of brands like Moshi Monsters, and I just kind of stopped reading after that. Like, I had a vendetta against Moshi Monsters as a child, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know why I hated Moshi Monsters so much, but I did not like Moshi Monsters. I had no real reason to dislike it to the extent I did, but I did not like that. I was not a fan. Yeah, it'd be cool to pop in people's houses again. Yeah, no, definitely. I hope, if anything, we just get that feature back. It interests me how much of a plan there was to make interiors, because there is, like, a Zappa-Pico interior. It makes me wonder at what point they solidified Zappa-Pico in, like, being a place in the development cycle. Because Zappa-Pico is kind of like, the most forgettable town in the game. I don't know, I feel like maybe that's a bit harsh on it, but... You don't even have to go there, really. I wouldn't be surprised if, like, a decent chunk of people never really went there. You weren't really involved in Gen 5 either, to be fair. But I guess they announced 2 right after Black and White. So that was an unexpected development. Oh, it was right after? I don't really remember the series of events there. I just remember... I remember being really excited for Black and White 2. And then when I went into secondary school, I was like, wait a minute. Pokemon's a children's game, I shouldn't play this anymore. So I sold all my games, and biggest mistake of my life. Now my oldest Pokemon that I have now is a Delphox that's in this game, actually. Only 10 minutes left. I've not been missing shinies, but... Just a Lampent crowd, huh? Well, Conquest and Mystery Dungeon were coming out in droves too. Ah, fair. Yeah, no. I need to play Conquest at some point. I'm now remembering. Honestly, I think that'd be the funniest announcement they could give as a second Conquest. Alright. That's a thought. I wonder when I got Gates. Because I have Gates to Infinity, but I can't quite remember when I got it. Super Mystery Dungeon came out after... Oh no, I think Super Mystery Dungeon came out in 2015, which was like a year without any Pokemon games. Wait, I think 2015 must have been the last year. Wait, is that? It is! You'll love to see it. Right, yeah, we can't actually do anything but get the turn 1 timer ball again. Oh. That's a shame. I tried. I'm sorry for all of those who had faith in me. Why I failed. Okay, how am I gonna catch this thing? Destiny Bond! Oh no, it can hurt itself? It doesn't have memento, does it? Oh, it's already hurt itself. What did it use? I can't even remember. I feel like a Premier Ball's a pretty nice ball for a Phantom, to be fair. Woodhammer. Oh, right, I forgot that hurts itself. Well, I guess it's got that sorted then. I guess that's a non-issue on Phantom's part. We're not getting any crit captures. Which isn't great. Oh no, I'm gonna be... Grass? Not what I thought. Wait, okay, so they have grass type, they have ghost type, they have water type. What other types can Pokemon just make you? I feel like that's an interesting, like, type of move. Oh, there we go. There's the crit capture. Alright, what should we name our Phantom? What's the ghost one? Like Trick or Treat or something, right? Phantom and I think Pumpkaboo get it. Oh yeah, Phantom names. What should we name it? Let's be quick so we can not run out of time. That would be bad. We might be able to nab a second one. Probably not, let's face it, but maybe. What's this? Oh, like the song. What's this? What's this? There's a white shit everywhere. What's this? Well, it's kind of grey. I always thought it was like white. I've not got a shiny Mimikyu yet. But I'm not sure how much I personally care about Mimikyu now I think about it. Like, Mimikyu's a Pokemon that a lot of people have strong feelings for. So it's like the kind of Pokemon that, like, everybody kind of liking kind of impacts my opinion on it, you know? So I'm like, oh, it's Mimikyu, you know? Because Mimikyu... Greninja was the most popular Pokemon of all time, which surprised me in that one poll. But Mimikyu was, like, pretty... I think Mimikyu was, like, the highest new-gen Pokemon. And I'd say Mimikyu and Greninja are probably, like, the, tightest... Some of, like, the tightest reasons that new Pokemon designs aren't getting less creative. Just because of how beloved they are. And people just got them nostalgia goggles on. Apparently Hattena's signature move is Magic Powder is like the psychic version. But why would it want to make... I mean, I guess all of these types aren't really the best types to, like, change old type. Because, like, it's not really going to help making your opponent water type when you're a water type. Nor is it going to help making your opponent... What's it called? Yeah, changing your opponent's type isn't all that useful, really. Soaker's good for Lantern, probably, but apart from that... Oh, yeah. I don't know why, but I thought... Let me go! I thought you meant, like, Lampent for some reason. Do you mind? Do you mind? Can you get the fuck out of here? I got shit to do, bro. There we go. I mean, Conversion 2 changes type. Yeah, but Conversion 2 is like a deliberate act on your part. While Soak could technically be used in a double battle, I'm more talking about involuntarily changing your opponent's type more than voluntarily changing your own. Okay, yeah, no, it's got to be getting to daytime at this point, right? Yeah, I think it's sunrise. We do not have much longer. I don't know if any of these ghost types actually appear during the day. Maybe they do, maybe I mean, I feel like Mimikyu might appear during the day, to be fair, because it's Mimikyu. But I don't know, I feel like at this point we're not getting another shiny. I hate to say it. Hate to be the bearer of bad news, I do not think that we're getting another shiny today. Well, not today. Hopefully today. As in, hopefully we get another shiny today. But I don't think we're getting another shiny this round, is what I mean. I remember in my Usam Extreme Randomizer, I had a... Oh, what Pokemon was it? I think it was a Ghost-type throw with, the type-changing move. With the move that made opponents Ghost-types. So I kept on using that with Shadow Punch, and it, like, one-shot most things. That throw was, like, genuinely the GOAT. It carried me so hard. And then I managed to lose it to a Miltank that I made Ghost-type, but it used Shadow Punch on me. So I got hit with the Shadow Punch and got one-shot because it was now Stab, and I think it also set up at one point. Which was kind of on me, if I'm honest. I don't know, throw's kind of cool. Yeah, Felix already mentioned Magic Powder. Oh, hi there. Do you mind, Mimikyu? What the fuck is this guy's problem? Leave me alone, bro. I guess leave me alone isn't the best thing to say to the Pokemon you are trying to shiny hunt, actually, now I think about it. In hindsight, maybe I should be saying other things to the Mimikyu, but... Well, I guess we didn't need another shiny Mimikyu. We could always get another shiny Phantomp instead, you know? Trick or Treat. Yeah, that's the one I was talking about. You've copyrighted knowledge that move, unfortunately. You learned from Julio earlier. That's fair, I can't slate that. You know, second Phantomp is kind of hype, to be fair. Let's try and get it in that Premier Ball. I kind of want a Premier Ball Phantomp, which is why this is going to be a crit capture. Two is pretty solid, to be fair. Like, in terms of shiny hunts. Because, like, I remember how many Dunsparce we only got one with. Oh, that was a crit catch. Yeah, remember how many Dunsparce we, like, only got one of. Man, we still have, like, most of the stream left. What should we name the second Phantomp? Any name suggestions for Phantomp number 2? I just realised I never incremented either of those. A kidnap? Oh no! Well, you see, Phantomp doesn't kidnap people. But Phantomp did take a kidnap, if you know what I'm saying. That's what it had to take to become a Phantomp. I'm realizing how easy Shiny Mimikyu would probably be to spot during the daytime. I don't know, I'll figure out what I'm going to do next in a moment. We should do more DLC shinies, that's for certain. So I'm unsure about doing Mimikyu, honestly, just because it's not DLC. But, oh, wait, okay. Oh, shit. It's over. Unless a Pokemon in our area is a shiny. Could grab a Mr. Basculin. I think I might do a Hisuian roulette at some point. With, like, Growlithe. Yeah. I think just no, oh yeah, with Growlithe and stuff. And I kind of wanted Basculegion to be one of those. Maybe like Growlithe, Weirdeer. So I guess Stantler would be a good shout. So we could get Weirdeer, Basculegion, and then maybe someone else. I don't know, I've got a different plan for Ursaluna. I like how Pikachu also appears in this forest. I guess forest habitats are like Pikachu's main zone, you know? Alright, what do I want next? I think... I do think, actually, I think I might try to go for Illumise. Sinistea? No. Oh, these guys are in the wrong box. Oh, right! I can show off this guy! I got one of the Pokeball pattern Vivians. A Pavilion? I like the term Vivian better. Vivian I prefer as like a thing. I got a shiny a Pokeball pattern Vivian back in like X and Y. And I finally transferred it up. I think this is definitely one of the coolest Vivian patterns. I wonder if it actually has... I was worried it's got my OGOT. You know, I'll check this off stream. The issue is now we've got so many, like, double-ups. Because that spot there in the bottom right, that's for the Como-Os. I'm gonna have to move everything across one, but the issue is if I move everything across one... it's not great. Let's put these guys in here for now. I need to do a better job at sorting my shinies. The issue is I'm getting so many, you know? I've got, like... What's that? So here's, like, a straight-up box full of shinies. This is old shinies. Yeah, this is old shinies. This is no. These are shinies from not this. It's hard to explain. Now I'm thinking about what I'm doing. Basically, I've got stuff like Pokemon that I caught in older games like Chingling, Golem, Salazzle and whatnot. And then like Pokemon from events like this Arcanine, Pokemon I got from trades like this Giratina and this Axew. Like, these are like older shinies. Also, like, the best shiny I have, Shiny Alomomola. That's right, I got a Shiny Alomomola. I bet you're also jealous of my Shiny Alomomola. I bet you're all just really, really, really envious that I have a Shiny Alomomola and you don't have a Shiny Alomomola. Like, me having a Shiny Alomomola, it looks sad, it kind of does. Alomomola, why are you so sad, Alomomola? Then I got my duplicate shinies box, where I got, like, shinies I got a bunch of. These guys are funny, because these are all from Ultra Wormholes. This is also another Ultra Wormhole shiny. But, like, these three are all from different games, which I find fun. In fact, these three are all from different games as well. Because it's an Alomomola. I could see that. It's a bit mean, but I'm not going to dispute it. Yeah, then I got my 3 shiny Charizards over here. And then we've got almost a box full of Scarlet Violet shinies, which is, when you think about it, a box full, because of the amount of Scarlet Violet shinies in this box. Aloma Abomination. I need to evolve Irons, actually. I need to evolve a few of these guys, like Cathode. But yeah, I'm trying to stay organized. I need to heal Blue Boy first, actually. That's the first step. Why are these guys like an unlikely pair? No, don't split up. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. I feel like a horrible person. How could I do that to them? Okay, let's go and heal. And then I think I'm gonna go and try for that shiny Illumise, because shiny Illumise looks really nice. I think I might do 1, maybe 2 sandwiches for Illumise. And then move on to, bluer pastures, I guess? There's a specific shiny I want to get next, because it's a shiny that I am not going to evolve in this game, but in another game. I hope they continue to go so hard with, Nurse Joy designs, because this is genuinely one of my, like, favorite Nurse Joy designs. Or I guess Pokemon Center Nurse. Like, yeah, like they've done a good job with nurse designs as of late, because like including I can put Rayquaza back on the team. Yeah, I really hope that I can get a shiny Wo-Chien at some point, because Wo-Chien is genuinely one of my favorite. No, you go here. Yeah, shiny Wo-Chien is genuinely one of my favorite new Pokemon. Why do I have 2 Armourouge in here? Oh, one of these is like Ceruledge. Your favorite is Team Skullgrimp. That's actually kind of true. I don't know how I forgot about that one. So much full. What the hell? Let's just get any new shinies we get into this empty box, I think. Alright, we need to count the amount of Illumise we take out. Yanma's fucking giant. I'm gonna be honest. Look at that. Why is Yanma so big? Do Illumise only appear at a certain time of day? I'm now realizing this might be like a Dusk-like and Rock-like situation, where Illumise doesn't appear at any time of the day. I guess I can just check in the Pokedex, you know? It's crazy, they gave me this tool to check. I should do that. Alright. Oh, they're buddies, look at that. Why are there more Volbeat in the Illumise Pokedex picture than Illumise? What's up with that? Habitat. Appears at night. Okay, we're gonna have to procrastinate for a bit. Let me just double check that my next hunt doesn't only appear at night, because that would suck ass. Where are you? There you go. You appear all the time. Because they be shooting their shot. They kind of do. They should have made Megayon Mega. That, mayhaps. Then it could have been the Yon Megite. Or Yon Megaite. Emphasize on the mega. Alright. What do I need for a poison sandwich is the next question. Hopefully it's something I actually have. Green bell peppers. I have bell peppers, I know that much, but do I have green bell peppers? Or the mega megite? Mayhaps. I do! I have like 30 of the fucking things. Why? I'm like burning through my herbs today. I should be careful. You know, I guess there's no harm in doing another, what's it called? Raid stream. This. No, not you. Weekend. Okay, can I use spicy and sweet? I can use spicy and sweet. Yeah, I'll probably continue with the classic raid streams on Fridays, just for a bit longer, just because I need more herbs. I need them herbs. Alright, let's go left this time. Last time we put it all on the right. This time it's all going to be on the left. Don't fall off. I don't fall off. I don't fall off. And maybe we should... No, we should try to put the cucumber... Oh god, don't fall off! Ooh. Whoa! No, pickle! Oh god, have we fucked it? Did I just fuck the sandwich? Look at that one hanging out! Traditional sandwich was burger... green, red bell pepper, and another thing with 2 herbs for any type shiny encounter Sammy. Oh, that's why I have them, Arthur. I find it funny how we've streamlined the sandwich creation. Anyway, yeah, maybe I should have been more clear. I'm looking for shiny coughing, because I want some shiny Galarian Oozing. I wonder what my giant snake thinks of this. Hope he likes it. Alright, I actually hope that he only likes it if it's sparkling. Okay, good. We still got all 3 that we needed. There aren't any other poison types here, right? I might have gotten it for coughing. Not coughing. Krogunk, to be fair. Because I'm going to need it for Krogunk, I assume. Because that'll be my hunt after the Dunsparce or Minchino. Depends on whichever hunt ends first. I forget. Do these guys have the same coloured... gas when shiny, or do they have a different colour gas? Okay, their gas is purple instead of regular gas coloured. For whatever reason... do they have, like, different biology or something? What's up with that? I don't know, I really like coughing. Coughing's got a good vibe. I'm guessing everybody... time to look for blue balls. Indeed. I was going to say... Alright, yeah. I'm guessing everybody knows that they were originally going to be called NY and LA. Like, this is, like, pretty common information at this point, right? That coughing and wheezing were originally going to be called NY and LA. Instead of... I guess we've exited the coughing zone. Don't know why there's such, like, a staunch thunk, or where the coughing stop appearing, but, like, sure, why not? Let's re-enter the coughing zone, as they say. Boing. I wonder what makes less coughing appear up there. Yeah, now I think about it, maybe we'll be fine on Herbers, because I'll probably have a chance to get a bunch more in between next hunt and... yeah. Although I think next week, instead of doing more hunts, regular hunts, I'm going to do Ogerpon ousting. I don't know if that'll take the whole stream or not. If it doesn't, I'll wing it on like what I'll do after. But I want to do the Ogerpon ousting. You counted yours recently. 64. Hell yeah, you got a stack. Got a stack of shinies. But yeah, we're gonna gun for that shiny Munchlax. Is it? I think it's immediately beyond here that they stop, right? So let's just head over here. Yeah, there's the Slugma. I believe my Slugma is that Slugma. Because it's like the first Slugma you see. Slugma balls. Anyway. I'm going to take a drink quickly. Is that Houndour a static encounter or something? Why is it there? Hello, cat. How are you? She has appeared. I recently assembled... Nice, Cahir's gone crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. That's the end of the story. There's nothing more to say there. Anyway, yeah, no, I had to assemble... What if I just kill him? Anyway, I had to assemble my desktop vacuum. So I'm pretty sure if I just hoover up the crumbs off the floor, the cat can't scrounge for them anymore, you know? Because that's what we need. Is the cat to stop scrounging. You know what, maybe. Because if these guys don't respawn, then more coughing for me, right? If these guys do respawn, then maybe shiny. Ooh, maybe shiny. Right. Glad I went up there or I would have missed a bunch. I would have missed a few coughing. And that would have driven me coughing mad. Right. Oh yeah, I witnessed something fucking wild yesterday. It was a pretty, like... I'm sure in the niches it was in, it was like a rather large event, to be fair. But, like... I'm not fully in, like, the Xenoblade community, because the only one I played is 2. I think I know a lot of what happens in 3 just from mitosis, but, What was it called? I've only played 2. I want to get the DLC and do more of 2. So it does respawn. And do more of 2 at some point. But, like, complete 2. Before I play 3, I think. If I play 3. But, that's not the point I'm getting at. Anyway, basically, like, in the Xenoblade community, from what I gather, there's a lot of beef over which is better out of, like, 1 and 2, and probably 3 at this point as well. Because there's a lot of people who dislike Xenoblade Chronicles 2 because of its art style, and, like, how it kind of leans into, like, anime styles a lot more. And because of over-sexualization in its character design, which I think are all fair criticisms, to be honest. Like, yeah, no, I think they're all pretty understandable criticisms. But I wouldn't say they entirely detract from the game, and a lot of people try to just characterize the game as, like, what's it called? They try to characterize the whole game as, like, a weirdo game for, like, horny idiots. Well, I don't think that's a fair way to paint the game myself. But that's not the point. The point is someone believed this and they made their opinion known underneath the Twitter post. I think it was one of those, like, Patterrz star opinion posts where, like, Patterrz stars, like, chain down and they're like, what video game opinion have you like this? You know the ones. If you've been on Twitter, why do I almost call it that? If you've been on Twitter at all recently, you've probably seen... I mean, to be fair, it wouldn't be too harsh to call it X, specifically because of changes Musk has made are the reasons these, like, posts have become a thing. Because, people are now constantly clawing for interaction bait because they can get paid for it now. Which is annoying. Which is why there are so many, like, brain-dead interaction bait posts, like, floating around at this point. Because people are just constantly doing it to get a chance of getting a paycheck, which is stupid. But anyway, basically, like, someone replied to it like, oh, Xenoblade 2 is the best game ever. I don't know whether they fully believed that, whether they jokingly said it, or whether it was, like, a half-joke kind of thing, you know? But, point being, someone replied to it with, like, no, it isn't. It's for horny idiots, yada yada. Then someone waltzed up in the replies to this guy with a screenshot from the sex offender registry, which this guy was on. Fucking ace. Yeah, more or less. Genuinely, the clapback of the millennium, let's be fair, rarest form of doxing. Like, that's some powerful, it is. Like, holy shit. I like the way that someone's first thought upon seeing a game they liked criticized by someone using their real name on the internet was, I wonder if this guy's a registered sex offender. I hope that there was more buzzing after that kite, specifically because you messaged me. I think that would have been funny. Anyway, sorry, he just left me a quick moderation message. You know how it is. The hunt really paid off. It did. I just find it funny that that was like their first instinct on, this person's criticizing a game I like. I wonder if they're a criminal. like, I guess it kind of serves to show if you're, you know, a horrible person, and there's public records of this, and you like giving hot takes online, whether true or not, you should probably not use your real name. Apparently after the guy then deleted the tweets and changed his profile picture from a picture of his face. Which I find also very funny. But, I feel like that's not something you can run away from that easily. People are gonna memorize that tag, unless he changes that as well. But then again, that shouldn't be something he should be able to run away from, to be fair. But yeah, I was hoping that Shop 2 might have a nice spicy discount on the Xenoblade DLC. And it kind of does. It's only 20 quid, but I was kind of hoping for lower. Which might be a bit jammy on my part, but I don't know. I've been trying to get a new hyperfixation. Minecraft went well until I died in a cave, and I've not really felt more motivation to play it since. It's not just because I died in the cave, to be fair. I think that was just like the thing that made me go off it and then not develop any new, like, good, strong ideas. Like, I think you need to go into a Minecraft world with a pretty strong idea of what you're going to do on that Minecraft world. And I didn't do that. I did not have a strong idea on what I was going to do on the Minecraft world, which meant that I just kind of made one house. Oh, Torna? Well, that game was out of stock quite some time a while back. Ah, fair. I mean, from what I've heard, like, Xenoblade, at least the Switch games, are genuinely some of the best DLCs, from what I understand. Like, genuinely some, like, the greatest DLCs, and the fact that they don't even just add, like, new story content in the same world or shit. They don't just add, like, new skins and stuff. They basically add a whole other game to the game. With, like, entirely new systems of battle. Entirely new characters to play as. Just, like, a bunch of, like, new shit. Which is so impressive. For, like, a DLC, you know? Like, they could fundamentally, like, sell that as, like, a whole separate game. It'd probably be kind of a short game, so maybe they shouldn't. But, like, they could do that, but no. They don't just build upon their world's lore by, like, adding a new area to explore. They, like, make a whole ass new thing. And that's so impressive to me. Not that I think that it's, like, a bad thing. Like, I think shit like Breath of the Wild's DLC is still pretty solid. I think at least the concept of adding new areas, like how Pokemon's doing it, is a good one. Like, adding new areas where more of the older Pokemon are in them. I think that's, like, a good concept. I think it was well executed in Sword and Shield. And honestly, I think it's pretty solidly executed here as well. I'd say the bigger issue here is just the performance issues that Scarlet and Violet are plagued with, though. Like, yeah, I'm interested to see how these games will be remembered in a decade's time, because X and Y were really disliked at the time as well, but X and Y were disliked for less valid reasons, I think. Like, X and Y were, like, hailed as like Game Freak getting lazy and the downfall of Pokemon, for I think a lot less solid reasons than Scarlet and Violet are. I don't think it's necessarily accurate or a fair assessment myself, but what was it called? Like, but I can see why people are coming to that conclusion with this game specifically. I always felt like it was a bit unfair with X and Y, though. Like, I think Gen 6 and 7 were great myself. Playing the original Smash Bros. And used the Pokeball and it spawned a floating smelling Clefairy. What did it smell of? I think it'd be funny if we got the shiny Houndour, honestly. Hot take. If we got the shiny Houndour instead of Coughing, I would laugh. To be fair, I think a Houndoom evolution could be quite cool. I don't know, there are a lot of Pokemon that could get evolutions, but probably don't really need them. You think the sprites will sort with Coughing? Ah, fair. Topical, I guess. Well, that's a hunt I should do at some point as well as Clefairy, so I can get a shiny loose. Ultra Ball. You got to go. Fair enough, Brugger. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Alright. But yeah. Xenoblade DLC, it kinda goes hard. From what I've seen, I guess I can't really say that for certain since I never really played it, but it looks like it's had a lot of effort put into it. It is interesting how DLC is becoming an industry standard like that, though. Like, I touched upon this earlier, but I feel like I wouldn't be surprised if the narrative pretty quickly arises that Tears of the Kingdom has been abandoned by Nintendo. Because that was very much, what's it called? That was very much the narrative that was pushed with Legends Arceus when it got no DLC, was that Game Freak abandoned it. Even though it got that free update, and was all in all a pretty, like, whole game. Welcome back, Coda Man. You're back with Shiny Luck. Hell yeah, that would be useful. I would like to get myself that Shiny Coughing. 10 minutes. You have 10 minutes to prove. So Shiny's better hopefully soon. This is probably our unluckiest hunt so far. We got 3 Jangmo and 2 Phantom, so... It's getting to nighttime as well, so I think after this hunt is over I might spend the in-game night hunting Illumais. Because I would like that shiny Illumais. I know Illumais just isn't that good, but it's got a nice shiny. It's a good shade of yellow. Speaking of Xenoblade. Now I think about it, I probably don't even have to kill those guys. Like, their respawning probably resets their shiny odds anyway, right? Now that I think about it. I should do tests at some point off stream on like where I can get to Dunsparce, to be fair. Well, good thing day and night time is 30 minutes. I think it's a bit over, honestly. From what I understand, days are about 72 hours. in Pokemon Scarlet Violet. Which makes sense, because then each hour is about 3 minutes. I think resetting will still keep it nighttime, actually. Now I think about it, it might make it, what's it called? It might make it day again, which if it does, that's not great. What's my favourite bat? I'm not all that knowledgeable on bats, I will be honest. Assuming you mean, like, actual bats. Anyone trading Walking Wake? What you offering? What you got in return? Okay, some popular ones. Flying Fox, a big fruit bat, vampire bat, sheep drinking bat, average fruit bat, average fruit bat. I like that there's just one called average. I kind of relate to that one, actually. Is the big fruit bat... I mean, I'm guessing it's kind of redundant to ask how big it is, because it's probably large. I was going to say one of the big ones that are just, like, freakishly large. Like, just disturbingly big bats. I like those ones. Because in, like, at least my head, bats are, like... Batman. 4 feet wingspan. Yeah, that's, like, the size of a child. That's freakishly big. That one. I choose that one. Because, like, bats you'd, like, expect to be small. But it averages 2.5. 4 is, like, a world record. Fair. Well, 2.5 is still, like, a toddler. Let's be real. Like, that's still rather large. Arguably too large. I don't think it is. I don't think bats work like spiders. Spiders can be too large. Bats, I don't think bats can be too large, but, like, I like the big bats because it's funny. Why is it so big? Alright. Six IV Shiny Gengar. Okay, cool. I mean, yeah, if anybody's got a Walking Wake that they're willing to trade. You'll give your left lung. Well, I feel like a Walking Wake is arguably less of a thing, like less of a worry. But to be fair though, Void, I would recommend the GTS. You might be able to get one off there. The GTS on Pokemon Home. You should hopefully be able to get one off there. And, I mean, yeah, it's the GTS, which is generally a useful place. I don't know, I'm kind of sad that they kind of removed the GTS from the main games. I'm happy they've kept, like, Wonder Trades. Honestly, you don't know what GTS is. Okay, so on Pokemon Home, there's the global trade system, which is more or less as it says on the tin. It's a global trade system. You put a Pokemon up for trade. Any of your Pokemon, you put them in home and then put them up for trade. And select what Pokemon you want in return. You can select other qualities, like a specific level and stuff. And then, yeah, you just leave it up for trade, basically, and wait for anybody to pick up that trade, and yeah. It's a good system. It's a shame it's not in the main games anymore and it's now only in home. Because it was a really good system. I mean, it wasn't a really good system. That's a lie, actually. Most people, like, if you're looking for something on the GTS, odds are most people are going to be asking for, like, level 1 mythicals. For some reason. But that makes your trade more reasonable. Alright. After 2,400 or so research, you've finally got Shiny Arceus. Hell yeah, congratulations. Yeah, that's hype. Well done, dude. Yeah, I need to hop on that hunt myself, honestly, at some point. But yeah, congratulations. When I selected Japanese as a quality, that'd make Masuda method of shiny hunting very easy. I swear it was. I swear you could. Or am I just wrong? Your username is how you'd feel after you reset that much? I mean, that's under odds, right? I mean, yeah, no, that's under odds always round. Wait, no, if Shiny Charm worked, it wouldn't be under odds, but Shiny Charm doesn't work on anything but Masuda in BDSP. Shiny Charm only works on, what's it called? On eggs. So, regular hunts are still 1 in 4,000. How do people reset farm? As in, like, the shiny hunts? Well, you see, you just press home, and then you press the Y button, and it just says change user, which means you can easily, like, hop back into the game, you know? I miss soft resetting. You could just press a few buttons and it would, like, reload the game for you. For 5 hours straight, you'd go insane. Well, you see, that's why podcasts are useful. Podcasts and music. I mean, shiny hunting isn't for everybody, is the simple truth of the matter. Some people are just, you know, have more patience with that kind of thing. No one tell him about the Minccino hunt I'm doing. I think it would... I don't think his brain would work well. Because I can't even catch that one. I'm just resetting to look at a shiny Minccino for about a minute. You don't know, I phrase it like that. I'm just soft resetting for the honor to look at a shiny Minccino. Next to Professor Juniper for like... a minute, maybe 2 minutes max, before I'm like, okay, what's next? How many are we into that? I think we're about 2k into that, aren't we? Yeah, I'll be continuing that hunt, I'll be continuing that hunt, Oh, okay, it looks like the sandwich is done. That is a shame. Alright, I'm not going to lose those herbs, so I'm just going to reset. After 2 hours of shiny hunting, you finished every podcast in the world and half the existing audiobooks. How fast were you listening to them? I really hate shiny hunting, but when you get a shiny, that feeling you get is better than Walter White's Sweet Blue Rock Candy. You know, finding a shiny is satisfying. At least in Scarlet and Violet, it's easier to just do it randomly. Oh, your bad language is on there. You just sent one of your random shiny Venonats to ask for another Walking Wake. Ah, fair. You got shiny Groudon from Sword DLC in like 10 tries with a shiny Charm? Hell yeah, that's hype as well. Yeah, the issue with Dynamax Adventures is less like the odds. And more the length, I'd say. Okay, yeah, no, it's daytime again. Wait, no, that looks like the sun. is rising. The sun is rising. How about that? Let's just continue with coughing then, I think. Dynamax Adventures are only 1 in 100 odds, to be fair. If Void is a regular shiny hunter. Eventually you're likely to get a shiny quick. It's just how odds go, innit? I'm trying to think, have I done any soft reset hunts that fast? I got Heatran in under 300. Not under 300, just over 300, sorry. That was probably one of my luckiest ones. Found 2 odds shinies and Scarlet in one day. Ah, fair. Were you just, like, exploring? I don't know, I don't know, I'm kind of cynical on Scarlet Violet shinies. Maybe I should just keep my mouth shut in that regard. Because it is still hype to get a shiny. God damn, that fucking... I botched that, I'm gonna be honest. Espeon and Evolved Lechonk. Oikalone? Just roaming. Yeah, no, it, like... Didn't even have Shiny Charm. That is still decently lucky, to be fair. I remember with Shiny Charm, I was just hanging out at a friend's, and I found, like, 3 shinies just randomly. Like, random shinies are a lot easier to get in Scarlet Violet if you're, like, keeping your eyes peeled. If you're not looking for anything, if you're, like, not actively, like, keeping an eye out for shinies, then you'll have a pretty solid chance of missing them, to be fair, but, alright, did we get all the stuff we need, or did we miss it? Because we lost a bunch of shit. Sparkling title, Raid Power! That's not what we need. But yeah, by the sheer amount of Pokemon you're technically spawning, I think they need to put the shiny odds back up. If they're going to keep doing things in like this open world fashion, they need to put the odds back up. It's simple as. You finally got Rayquaza from the Sword, shiny Rayquaza from the Sword DLC. Hell yeah, congratulations. Yeah, Rayquaza is like definitely one of the nicest shinies. I feel bad for Groudon and Kyogre because what was it called? They had the nice shinies of the primals for a bit there. For like 2 Did my, like, hair disappear for a second there? Like, my whole body, I think. You've had a Groudon for a while, aren't there? But yeah, I think I'm going to continue doing Dynamax Adventures on stream at some point. But I'm going to get more of the... having a giant brain fart. Yeah, I want to get more herbs from Scarlet Violet raids for it first. But Dynamax Adventures have been really fun. I never really did them back when the game's released. Because, I don't know, my like play cycle of Sword and Shield was mostly like front-ended. I played it a lot when it released. And I played through the DLCs and stuff. But other than that, I like kind of didn't play Sword and Shield like loads and loads. Right. I think if someone had it by now, Void, they like had one they were offering for trade by now, Void, they would have already come forward. Unfortunately, again, I think GTS is probably your best bet. It's just on Pokemon Home, which is free on the Switch store. Although I think GTS might only be on mobile, which is actually kind of awkward. I don't know, Home Split, where like some features are only available on Switch and some are only available on mobile, is such a stupid design choice. Like, I don't know, I'll be a home defender just because of the fact that, like, people act like it's paid, but they give good features off the bat. Like, I understand if your worry with Home is the fact that it's like another system like Bank, and you can't download Bank anymore. Like, you can't transfer Pokemon from any gen prior to 7 up into Home if you didn't already have Bank installed. If you get a secondhand 3DS at this point to play like X and Y or Diamond and Pearl or Platinum, you can't get them into the main game anymore. So I see why people are apprehensive about Home. That honestly kind of annoys me as well. What's it called? No brains. No brains today. You know, it's a shame that, like, Pokemon seems to be kind of leaning away from transfer all your bodies up, but I feel like it's not sustainable. Was never really a sustainable model if they're, like, adding loads of new Pokemon every generation. I feel like that's why they slowed down for a bit there in like, X and Y and Sun and Moon, was because they were like, well, we gotta, like, make sure every Pokemon works in the new game. So I'd rather get more Pokemon a generation and have a limited amount, but... You traded someone for a shiny... New and Bit. New and Bit? And it was from Go. Wait, a shiny what, sorry? Hey, the original Pokemon manga was really weird. Yeah, from what I understand. You meant Shiny Mew. Ah, fair. I mean, Shiny Mew is easier. No worries. Spell check gets us all. Shiny Mew's easier to get from Go, isn't it? Because the only legitimate way to get a Shiny Mew from not Go is through a niche event in Emerald that most people don't have access to. So while you can get a shiny legitimate Mew that way, that's a very hard way to get it. I assume Go shiny Mews are technically a lot easier to get. Where exactly? Where's the shiny Mew event? Or where do you get shiny Mew in Go? Because I'm guessing it's like raid events and stuff. Although I think there was like a research event where you could get one. Because I remember there was a research event where you could get a shiny Celebi as well. You can only get one Mew. The shiny Mew is like 1 in 100,000, honestly. Oh, really? I mean, I guess there's always a chance it is cloned or duped or some shit. But again, like, the only other option to get a shiny Mew is through that Emerald event. So those are both very niche cases to get those Pokemon. Neither of them are easy to get, so... Shiny Mew event in Emerald. I mean, like, it's an old-style event, as in you would need to, like, get the code and stuff. So you can't do it on a legitimate copy of Emerald. You'll have to, like, You'll have to, hack the event in. But, in Emerald, there's, like, an event where you go to this far-off island. And, there's Mew there, and you can hunt for it. As in, like, Mew's, like, the main source of the thing there. And you have to, like, track it down and catch it. I think only one was handed to you, but only if you participated in the research event at the time and Go. Oh, fair. There's the way to shiny hunt and Go. I'm not sure the specific way to shiny hunt. Obviously, like, raids and stuff have, like, a chance at, having a shiny. But, like... There are a select few Pokemon that can be shiny in Go, from what I understand. Not every Pokemon in Go can be shiny. What other games do you play? Well, I played Tears of the Kingdom recently. Big fan of that. That's probably my favorite game of all time. On stream, to be clear, let me just be clear. On stream, I play no other games on stream. I only play Pokemon. But various Pokemon games. I'm doing an Auraz Nuzlocke with only red Pokemon at the moment. Although I guess that's technically a lie, because I do Mario Kart on occasion. On stream. Online as well, if you ever care to join some Mario Karting. But yeah, in my own time, I played Tears of the Kingdom recently. I played some more Genshin Impact. I think I might get back into that again soon anyway, because they're releasing a new character I kind of want. So I would like to try to pull for him. I mean, there's Community Days. Yeah, Community Days are the best ways to shiny hunt. Sorry, I should have clarified. The best like days to shiny hunt are Community Days, where they spot like a specific Pokemon, and it has like boosted shiny odds. I got like 3 shiny Dratini once from that. Maybe even more. I'm not sure. I think it was about 3. You got like 6 Grubbin. Bloody hell, that's a lot. Right. You have 9 shinies in Go? Or 9 shinies in general? I got like 4 shiny Froakies in the last month's Community Day. Yeah, no. Shinies are pretty easy to get. Not pretty easy to get in Community Days. 9 in Go. Ah, fair. I think I have like 6 or 7, most of them being Dratini. One of them being a Mr. Mime. What is Shadow Mewtwo, though? Oh, that's hype. I like how Shadow Pokemon are, like, still on the periphery of the Pokemon franchise. Like, I get why they haven't properly come back. But I like how they're still kind of there. It's a level 26. And I'm guessing you can't level up Shadow Pokemon like in the games. Like in the main... Not the main games, because they're spin-offs, but... Colosseum. I got a shiny Shadow Zapdos on Community Day, but it's only 2-star. I mean, yeah, honestly, I've not played Go in a while. I played Go... a bit ago. Oh, hello, Coughing. I managed to get myself not a shiny, a Galarian Articuno from, like, the daily things. The daily special incense. But, I don't know, I didn't really stick with it. So I haven't played Go in a while. In college, I ended up playing a lot of it with Kite and Platt, because they'd gotten into Go, because there are a bunch of, like... what's it called, Pokestops around our college. Like, in key areas around the college, there were just a bunch of Pokestops. And I did a game design BTech. But, during it, we went to, like, the... I think it was the Science Museum, because there was, like, a gaming thing on. And, like, a bunch of us were just playing Go during that. I think it was just as Sinnoh was launching. Because I remember there being Shinx raids. First and only time you saw a Galarian bird. You didn't have Golden Raz. And you were like, level 20. I didn't have Golden Raz either, I don't think. I just got lucky. It's funny because my bag is full on Go. Because I have too many Pokeballs. Like, my bag is overflowing with Pokeballs. And I don't know how I managed to get it that way. I don't know how I managed to overfill my bag with balls. But I did, so I just have, like, too many Pokeballs in my bag. Like, I have, like, about 300 Pokeballs and, like, over 100 Great Balls. And I just can't fit anything else in there, which I find very funny. But I can't be asked to, like, spend money to get, like, on coins to get the expansions. I guess I should probably do gym stuff more, huh? But that's if I get back into Go in the first place. Which I might not. We'll see. I don't know, I'm very paranoid about how much data I might use. The other month, my fault, but I kept listening to like YouTube videos and like songs I didn't have downloaded during my walks on YouTube, and I ran out of data really quick, so I'm a bit concerned. Because I'm on a different data plan at the moment because I've been paying off my new phone for the past year because I got an iPhone 12. You know, the one that France banned because of the radiation. Yeah, I got an iPhone 12 to have, like, better tracking in my VTuber model. You have 33 in Go, but you transferred most of your shiny legends to home, like Latias, Lugia, and Ho. Ah, fair. Can't you not transfer Go legendaries if you've not got them in the Pokedex in the native game? Isn't that a thing? I think I heard that was a thing. But yeah, Go still seems pretty fun, to be fair. I'm not, like, not playing it because of any vendetta against the game. Take a Geiger counter, or however you spell the radioactive test things to your phone. From what I understand, it's not actually radioactivity, it's like electromagnetism or something. And from also what I understand, it's not like a dangerous amount, but it's over the amount you're meant to do. Like, other countries aren't banning it because it's not, like, bad there. It's only France. And I think it's also, like, the issue of holding it up to your head when you're on a phone call and stuff. And I'm scared of phone calls, so I'm fine, you know? Natural selection, I'm scared of phone calls, so I'm not gonna irradiate myself. Genius. Simple as. Pokemon Go, you're realizing, is probably really good for the version exclusives. Probably, yeah. Although I guess it depends if it's one of those version exclusives that, like, only appears in, like, Australia. Because that's the thing in Go, isn't it? Where, like, some Pokemon just don't appear... only appear in certain regions. Like, literally. Certain regions around the world. You're not sure it's not happened to you, but upgrading to the 15 Pro in a few days. Well, you're buying it, not getting it to your birthday, as you didn't pre-order. Ah, fair. I don't know, I find that one Twitter post... Well, not even Twitter post, it's like a clip from a review where a guy puts both of his thumbs in the middle of the phone and, like, tries to bend it, and it bends. And, like, loads of people were clowning on him, being like, who does that to their phone? As if that's not, like, exactly what happens every time you sit down. And it was also funny because everybody, like, saying that were like, oh, these fucking Apple stands always sucking off Apple. And I really don't think that's what it was. I think people just saw a guy deliberately going out of his way to bend a phone and being like, of course it fucking bent. But apparently most phones don't do that. So, I'm gonna trust the, like, reviewer guy stress testing his iPhone to show the quality of it, more than, like, random people on the internet. I think it said the Pro didn't do that. But I guess you should probably get a case on phones anyway. God, I love throwing stones in glass buildings, because I don't have a case on my phone. Which is surprising, because normally I'm arse at keeping my phone uncracked. This is probably me gonna jinx... I'm probably gonna jinx it right now. Yeah, I'm probably gonna jinx it right now, but like, my phone's got like a few scratches across it and stuff. It's not like properly cracked. And I've had it for over a year, which is impressive for me. Which is impressive for me specifically, because I'm generally really fucking flimsy with phones. Like, I should probably get a case on it, but I just haven't... I can't, like, a case and a screen protector, but I just can't... It's just effort. And I also like how the phones look. You know? Like, this isn't just like an iPhone thing either. Like, I just like how phones look caseless. And I know I could get like a clear case, but that's clunky, you know? I like how phones look caseless. They look nice. They're a good aesthetic. Putting a case on it kind of muddies that. I'd rather keep a phone caseless. There we fucking go! Took you long enough to show up. Hell yeah. Boop. The Pro Max does, but the 15 Pro doesn't. As in, the one you're getting doesn't bend. Proof your shiny luck. I think this is our longest hunt so far. Today. So take that as you will. Maybe I should have used a more accurate ball. Oh well. I've been doing good with more accurate balls today. And by more accurate balls, I mean I caught one Jangmo in a regular ball and the rest in timer balls. What should I name this coughing? Any coffin name suggestions? Coughing. Any coughing name suggestions? You only joined like 2 seconds ago. Yeah, of course. COVID, oh no. Asthma. Let's go with asthma. Alright. If we get another one, I might name it COVID, but I guess we only have 13 minutes. That's enough time to get another. We probably aren't going to get another. But... Dude, okay, so it's been about 1.5 years since I moved from Twitch to YouTube. And I know YouTube isn't the best with ads, but Twitch has gotten so bad with ads. I was trying to watch a Twitch stream the other day, and I had to, like, watch a 30-second advertisement. There was no skip button. It wasn't a short one. It was 30 whole seconds of an advertisement of me trying to go onto a stream. How do people watch Twitch streams? That's genuinely so arse. 3 ads every 30 minutes with YouTube? I don't know, to be fair, I have adblock on my computer, and on my phone, I skip the ads. Like, no, I don't... Yeah, I skip any ad I can, and, like... With longer ads, I just refresh until I get a shorter ad. Like, sometimes I will take longer, refreshing through ads until I got a shorter ad. So, I just forgot what I was saying halfway through saying it, that's great. Yeah, no, I probably spend more time, like, trying to refresh for a shorter ad. YouTube is 2 15-second unskippable ads every 30 minutes. Ah, fair. We brew tea during the ads. That's a pretty good use of that time, to be fair. And at least on Twitch, I guess, if you subscribe to a streamer, you get rid of ads on that channel. I'm guessing that's not the case with YouTube memberships, is it? I mean, I don't even have memberships unlocked yet. That's like the one disadvantage of YouTube in comparison to Twitch. Well, one of the main ones, I guess. Is that, partner is so much more of a climb to get to. Because although they've, like, halved the requirement, it's only 3,000 watch hours now, that's still a really hard thing to get to. I'm, like, at 2,500. I feel like I'm going to be edging that for an uncomfortable amount of time. British brew tea during ads since the beginning of time, indeed, indeed. Since before TVs. you know? I guess that actually makes sense because of the radio. Right. Since the cave drawings, exactly. Or not, I don't think we'd stolen tea by that point. Alright. Did you know old tally ads were made, so every 4 or so ads, you get a 5-minute ads. Which was the best amount of time to brew tea. Oh, I love that. God, we're obsessed. As a country. I can't slate it, though. Tea is good, you know. I guess that's, like, the thing. Although apparently Americans like microwave water for tea, which... What? Like, I can tolerate boiling it on a pan. Boiling it in a pan on the stove? Because, like, that's, like, how kettles used to be done, you know? But, like, microwaving it? You've been traumatized. That's monstrous. It is, it is. Tea is him, it is. Who doesn't... Who... I think if, like, someone says no to a cuppa because they don't like it, like, because obviously, don't force someone to have a cup of tea. If they're unconscious, they don't want tea. If they say they want tea, but by the time it's brewed, they're unconscious, don't force them to drink the tea. Someone says they want tea one time, that doesn't mean they always want tea. But if they say they don't like tea... You know what, I shouldn't do that in this analogy, never mind, I'm going to backtrack. Backpedaling, this is a bad... The issue is I've really, like, swamped myself down into the analogy, you know? If they say they don't like sex, that's fine. Tea? You prefer coffee, but you still drink tea. I prefer hot chocolate, but I still drink tea. Tea is life and coffee is all for life. Yeah, no, the issue is I've got ADHD, which means caffeine puts me to sleep. Caffeine has the opposite effect on me. It makes me sleepy. So I've never really been a coffee drinker. But I used to have hot chocolate every morning before school. Alright. Really, you too? You replying to Coda Man or me? That's factually incorrect and correct at the same time, you know from experience. Understandable. No, I've just never gotten on well with it. Never been my thing. Tea, on the other hand, of course it's been my thing. Yeah, looks like we might not be in the settings up for another coughing, which is a bit of a shame. But we got the one. I'm probably not going to evolve it. I'm going to... What's it called? I'm probably not going to evolve it. I'm going to... Transfer it to Sword and Shield to evolve it into Galarian. Drew, hello, how goes it? I hope you've been well. You chair. I'm guessing that means me. When you first drank coffee, it wouldn't really wake you up and you'd easily go back to sleep. Ah, fair. A thing of Red Bull will put you to sleep. And a gram of coffee will keep you awake for 2 fucking years. Ah, fair. Alright. But yeah, no, I've always been a big fan of hot chocolate, I will say. People always ask tea or coffee, but I think hot chocolate is the secret third answer. It's not the well-known third answer, but there's nothing stopping you from saying hot chocolate. Well, I guess there is something stopping you from saying hot chocolate if they're like saying, what do you want to drink? And then you say hot chocolate. Because they might not have it. Not if you make it with water like your parents used to. That's fair. I still think that's still pretty solid, in my opinion. I wouldn't turn it down. But I'm not going to slate you either. Hot chocolate is the most valid answer. Tea Americans are pissed. Coffee British are conflicted. Hot chocolate, you're coddled. But I like hot chocolate. I don't know, hot chocolate's not that expensive, is it? It might be nowadays, to be fair. But then again, what isn't expensive nowadays? Really, Cat? Yeah. Uh-huh. I'm not sure if you can hear her. She's just making little... She's making little meeps. Right. I have to make it with hot milk. There's no other way. That's a fair take. That is the best way to make it. Alright. But yeah, hot chocolate drinks are precious and must go extinct. Is that a threat? Am I being threatened right now? Is that a threat or a promise? Mustn't. Okay. Good, good. I would rather not go extinct. In my opinion, I think going extinct would be bad. You are stupid, you are stupid and ignore your keystroke errors. No worries. Typing gets us all. That is the one thing you learn from being a streamer. No one is immune to autocorrect. No one. And if you don't use autocorrect, from first-hand experience is challenging indeed. Indeed. Alright. Yeah, looks like we aren't in Lou for another coughing. Oh wow, it's already 20 past. And 1 minute left on that hunt. Okay. Yeah, looks like I think we will just end the coughing for the day, honestly. End with the coughing for the day. Your autocorrect is ass, but not that ass. That's sleep depreciation. Also understandable. Do get some rest. Again, I'll probably be stopping stream sooner rather than later. Good night. If you need more shinies, hit me up. I will be sure to. I'll be sure to. But yeah, probably won't be going on much longer anyway, because... Well, after this hunt... I don't know, like, it's about ending time anyways. It's pointless going on, isn't it? I don't really think there's much to evolve. Other than, like, coughing, arguably, but I think I'll just do that off stream. Coughing and Phantomp are what I need to evolve. Getting a Phantomp evolved is going to be annoying, actually. Was that there before? Has that always been there, or am I, like, losing it? No, I think that's always been there. What time does my game think it is the question. 10, so it's fine, okay. I do think that this dude is evidence that, it's over. Yeah, look at that. Okay. Oh, yep, you can tell it's over because of the giant-ass lag spike. We got asthma, so that's solid. Which means our collection of shinies today is just right here. We got Aragon. Do I need you to hop on the Switch? If you're not free now, then no worries. We can always do it later. I guess the question is do I evolve them both? I think I might keep one as a Phantomp, to be fair. I do really like shiny Phantomp. Like, Trevenant's cool, but... It's fine, you'll grab it? Okay, cool. You know what? Yeah. We'll trade across one of the Phantomp. As an end-off. So we can get a Trevenant. Who knows, maybe we should end up with a picnic of all the shinies we got today. I guess that is the one nice thing about Scarlet and Violet shiny hunting, even if they are, like, dark common, is at the end of the day you can be like, you can just make a little picnic and check out all the shinies you got. But yeah, I think... Oh, he hath arrived. Oh, I need to connect to the internet. Connect to internet. Alright. Did I bring my victory bell across? I forget. One easy way to check. I did not. I don't think. I didn't. I don't remember what game my victory bell's in, though. I think it's in BDSP. I mean, yeah, I already have a regular shiny Weezing, which is why I want a shiny Galarian Weezing. This one is from... Yeah, this one's from Let's Go. It's nice because I can check Let's Go and Sword Shinies fine. Because that's when I started doing this weird thing where I called my trainers, like, an entirely different name from me. You know? I was like, yeah, I'm gonna name this guy Mitch in Let's Go. I mean, yeah, tell me when you're ready, Rob. Wow. We are chugging. Game does not like the orchard. Let's go back into more Sweet Town, I think. Boing. I think this is genuinely one of my favorite towns in Scarlet and Violet. Just because of how, like, laid back its layout is. Again, I feel like a lot of the towns in Scarlet and Violet are a little bit too well laid out. Sorry, I need to find a save point. Ah, understandable. I mean, we can always do it another day. There's no need to get it done immediately. I like the Lipard shirts that some of the people have in this game, but it made me think Lipard was going to be in the DLC and then it wasn't. You're on Violet now. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Yeah, no, it like made me think Lipard might be in the game and then it just wasn't, which is kind of funny. I can't get a... Whoa, what the hell? Yeah, what's the code? What do we... Let's just do 2. You know, the regular one. Link trade, set link code. 7 zeros and a 2. Although I guess this might be... I guess we'll find out if someone's already on this. Alright. A trade partner has been found. Hopefully that is Rob. It is! You'll love to see it. Where are my phantoms? Let's do what's this? Of course. Honestly, like, what was there to be expected there? Like, I don't want to call Rob predictable. I want to call Rob predictable. I'm lying. I do want to call him predictable. Alright, I'm guessing we have to wait until he can watch the full animation. That's the one thing I don't like about trade evolutions, is often you don't get to watch the animation of your Pokemon evolving unless you're like in the same room as the other person and then you can watch over their shoulder. Whoa, level 100. We should just steal this. I'm kidding. We should not steal Reina. I'd hate to find out my fate if I stole a Reina. Alright, I'm guessing he's having to watch the evolution animation. Yeah, Shiny Trevenant looks so nice. I forget you have to, like, actively click away from the attention sign. That's a thought. Oh, you did try pressing B. No, yeah. It doesn't work from what I understand. Which is rather lame, I think. Oh, that's silly. Trevenant can get a bunch of claw moves, but it can't get full swipe. The bed gave you bad vibes, so you're back. Well, we're just about to show off our new Trevenant, so that's good timing, but I am just about to go off myself. So, unfortunately, you'd best go back to the bed sooner rather than later. Hell yeah, Trevenant. Yeah, Trevenant's a really cool design. I find it funny because Trevenant is introduced as a trade evolution. Like, Trevenant, you need to trade it. Tree, you missed a tree. We didn't get the shiny, to be clear. We got you missed the tree before you'd even arrived for the first time, because we got our 3 shiny Jangmo-Os and our 2 Phantoms back then. I might keep them as full evolution lines, to be fair, at this point, because we can. That's a thing we can do, isn't it? But yeah, Trevenant is a funny shiny. In fact, even in this game, you can get, like, Trevenant. You like Tree. Tree is cool. I also like Tree. But yeah, Trevenant, while being a trade evolution, is just available in its home generation, which I find very interesting. Anyway, let's take a look at the world as well. I was going to say, is that going to send him away? It is. But Kamaro is, like, smaller than I would have expected. Unless, do you think... I'm going to do one last thing before I end off stream, because I have a suspicion. I might just be wrong, but I have a suspicion. Alright. Komodo, indeed. It's always been about 6 foot tall. My player character is probably not 6 foot. He's like... not that old. Yes, judge my Pokemon's size. Let's see. Perfectly average size. Oh, okay. I wonder if I do have any big or small Pokemon. Whereas my PC Shaquille O'Neal? What? What about Hoopy Poo? Can we get another ribbon on Hoopy Poo? Nope. Play a character. Oh, because they're that tall. Yeah, no, you'd think not. I'm now on the same page. Yeah, no, I can't be asked to go through, like, every Pokemon I have to check their size. I'm gonna be honest. That's the wrong button. But yeah, mayhaps with our comparison to Kamoro. But yeah, I think about there is going to be where I end things off. Thank you all for coming, though. This has been a very successful stream in terms of shiny hunting. Next stream, I think next Monday, I'll be shiny hunting again, where I think I'll probably do the Munchlax from Ogerpon ousting, which I think will be pretty fun to do. Hopefully is fun to do. I heard it's quite hard. But other than that, on Wednesday, this Wednesday, we'll be continuing on with our Pokemon Omega Ruby, Omega Alpha Sapphire playthrough, where we can only use red Pokemon, which will be very hype. We're getting near to the end of that, so we'd highly recommend tuning in. And then other than that, we'll be doing, on Friday, we'll be doing more raids, and Alpha Sapphire will be back on Saturday as well. So if you want to check any of those out, I highly recommend it. But yeah, I posted a short today about Boswell's Pokedex entry, so I'd highly recommend checking that out if you want to. But other than that, I will see you all on Wednesday. Goodbye and good night.